Welcome back. Again, my name is Aldwin, and today I want to talk to you about edification. And some people don't really understand what edification means, but let's kind of break that down. Edification. Really, what it's all about is literally transferring the trust, being able to introduce one of our trainers, one of our managers, one of our senior marketing directors, one of our executives in the proper light, so that the person that you're introducing them to gets at least a feel of how much respect that they should give to that person, whether it be doing a training in front of a big group, whether it's just being able to talk one-on-one, or definitely sitting down as far as doing a one-on-one presentation or a follow-up appointment. So edification happens in many ways, and edification will be vital to the growth of your business. For your leadership, for the person who brought you into the business, for me, that's one of the most important things, because yes, there are people out there, there are prospects out there that want and need this business, and that's why we want to let them know how important it is to pay attention truly to the person who will be sitting down with them. So I'm going to give you a few examples, and go ahead and take down some notes, and just know you got to get to know the background of the person that you are what we call edifying. And bottom line, at the end of the edification or the introduction, you want the trainer, that manager, that executive to feel like he or she is on top of the world, right? And you also want, at the end of that edification process, for the prospect or the potential client or the new team member to know that, wow, this person I really got to pay attention to, and this person, because the trust is being transferred, I have to pay attention to what they have to say. So, are you ready? Here we go. So, first thing about edification, there's a few points I want you to write down. For me, it's like a 4-step process. Number 1, you've got to know the person's name, so you want to make sure that they know the person's name. Number 2, you want to let them know about the person's previous career before coming into our business. Maybe if they're still working full-time somewhere else, their current career, right? And then thirdly, you want to talk about the WFG impact that they have made, whether maybe their strength is being in the business for over a decade, or maybe they're fairly new in the business. You don't have to say they've only been here for 2 months, 3 months, but you can say something like, in the short amount of time that they've been here, they've really impacted a lot of people. They've helped a lot of families, and they've risen to this stature in the business. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you say something personal about them, and please keep it sincere. Make it something where it is, again, somebody you've gotten to know or you know very well, so that you can really show how much you trust them and you respect them. So again, 4 steps. Number 1, make sure you have their name correct and you know how to pronounce their name. Number 2, their previous career, and you're accurate in what their previous career or their current career is outside of the business. Number 3, the impact that they made in the company, the number of years they've been in, or the number of offices they're expanding to, or that they're one of the faster rising people in the company. And then lastly, something personal about them. Maybe they're a great mom, they're a wonderful husband, they're a terrific parent. They've gone out of their way to help you out, things like that. Okay? So again, those 4 steps, and that's going to be basic foundation of any edification. So I'm going to edify 3 different people today. Right? And so again, as you do this, as you learn this process, the edification really it becomes very simple, and it should look very sincere. So the first one I want to introduce you to. So Jane, you're a good friend of mine, and I appreciate your coming to the office today. But I want to introduce you to my colleague. His name is Ray, and Raymond Benhas. He actually, previous to coming to our business, he's been in the financial industry. He worked for Wells Fargo. I was able to be a personal banker and really help a lot of different people kind of start some savings, start a little bit of investments, things like that. And then currently now he's working in financial aid, helping at a college students fund their college. And currently he's been in our company now just a few short years, and he's gone to really become one of our fastest rising, what we call managing directors or marketing directors in our company, and he truly loves to help people. In fact, he's one of the people who has one of the biggest hearts, and I know him personally because he's actually a cousin of my wife, and he really is that person. He's that go-to guy that if you really want help, if you really need some help, he will do whatever it takes to make sure that you, number 1, get the help, are served, and I'm just so thankful that he has taken his time today to sit down with you for about an hour or so. So, Jane, this is Raymond Benas, again, one of the people that I trust in this business, so I totally respect him, and I know he's going to help you out. So, Ray, this is my friend Jane. She's been a good friend of mine, and I told her that, I think there's some great things that we could help her and her family out, and I know you'd be the best person to do that. So, Ray, thank you so much. Here's Ray. So that's the first one. And as you notice, I edify the trainer so much that literally, hopefully, he just stands taller, chest is out, further, and the person who has come into our office to meet with him knows, wow, okay, I really got to pay attention. But I still have to make sure I introduce my trainer or the person who's doing the presentation to my guest, so that at least he knows a little bit about them. Okay. So second one. This one is going to be when we go out in the field and when we sit down with a family at their home, right? Husband and wife. I bring one of our great presenters, one of our great trainers. So here it goes. So Bob, Kate, again, I thank you for allowing us to come into your home, your beautiful home. I appreciate it. It's been a while since we've seen you and the kids, and I wanted to introduce you to my friend and colleague Juan Olivos, and I really respect his time. He's so very busy. In fact, he's one of those people in our business that so many people want his time, and literally give him a call, and we pulled some strings to get him here today. And Juan, previous to working in our company, he is an electrician, so he's in construction, just doing a lot of hard work. Really the kind of work that just put in some long hours, some tough hours. So he knows what it takes to work hard. And in this company, Juan has been with us now a little over a few years. And what I love about Juan is he truly is very passionate. I call him a crusader. He loves truly helping families like yours. Plan for the future, plan for kids' college and retirement. And he's already helped many families. He's building his business not only in this area but also in a couple other areas in Southern California. And he's got an amazing reason why he's doing the business, and I'll hopefully let him share that with you. But on a personal level, he's a great friend. He's like a brother to me, really. I trust him. I trust him with my family. I trust him with my wife, my kids, and I trust him with great friends like you. And so, Bob, Kate, again, you're in the best hands. I wouldn't have dreamt about anybody else better than Juan to sit down with you and truly show you the impact of what we can do for this business. And Juan, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And these are my friends, Bob and Kate. I've known them since college, and grown up with their kids growing up with us, and they're just great people. He's an engineer. She's a nurse, and I think in my humble opinion, they want to do something big in their lives. So Bob, Kate, please pay close attention to what Juan is about to share with you, because I do know that there's at least one thing here that could potentially make a huge impact for you and your family. Fair enough? Great. So that's number 2 there. Okay. The third one and the last edification that we're going to show you today. This might be at the office, right? Or this might be, for example, just kind of walking in one of our offices, or just in passing. But you never want to miss an opportunity to edify your leadership, maybe a person who's helped you out, or maybe somebody who has a similar background, right? So I want to edify my spouse, the greatest partner I have ever had and ever will have. And maybe they're passing in the office, maybe maybe somebody is visiting your office, but even though they're not necessarily doing a presentation, you still want them to feel great before they start talking to the person that you've introduced them to. So here it goes. So Kevin, man, I'm so excited. We got a chance. I want to introduce you to somebody. Kevin, give me a second. Let me find out if she has a few minutes for us. Elsie, do you have a couple minutes? Okay, great, awesome. So Kevin, and I would bring Kevin to my manager, supervisor, but this person I'm going to introduce him to. So Kevin, this is the person I was telling you about. She actually, her name is Elsie, and previous to this company, she was in sales. She was very successful in jewelry sales. Also, she worked for one of our product providers called Pacific Life and did variable annuity and just amazing things, amazing knowledge. And now she's been in our business over a decade now, and she's helped so many families. She's now full-time in WFG and in our business, but really she's a full-time mom, and she's a great family woman, she loves really making a difference for a person. And why I know that so well is because she's actually my wife, and I met her in the company. And on a personal level, she is the greatest partner in business and in life for me, and wonderful mom. I'm pretty good at certain things, but she's amazing at most things, and I trust her with again everything in my life, and she's been able to help out so many of our partners and our clients, and I just wanted you to at least get a chance to speak with her, even for a couple of minutes. And Elsie, this is my friend Kevin. I work with him, and he's looking to do something a little bit different. Kind of, I think sick and tired of getting passed over by promotions, and as a social worker, he just wants to help people, but at the same time wants to take care of his family. So Kevin, this is Elsie. Elsie, Kevin. Hopefully, Elsie has a couple minutes to at least kind of share with you a little bit, and appreciate your time, Elsie. So, those are 3 different edifications, but I hope you catch the point there, that you want to make that mentor of yours, that manager, that supervisor, that executive that you have feel so great. So when they do talk to your prospect, your potential client, or even your new business partner, that they feel great and are able to again extend that positivity. So that's edification, and really it's one of the secrets in our business. Master this, along with of course the invitation process and getting people to set up appointments with you and to come to the office as guests. But you master the invitation and the edification, you will skyrocket to the top. There's nothing that will stop you if you can master the invitation and master the edification. Somebody else will do the presentation, somebody else will be able to do all that while you're in the learning process. And you can learn while you earn. And you can literally grow a business and grow a team with those 2 simple things. Master the invitation, master the edification. Thank you, and let's rock.